Hi, it's Russ from Pro Tools Expert, and we got some news that Sennheiser, the makers of microphones, had released a free drum VI. It's called DrumMic'a. I think that's how they're going to say it, or DrumMic'a. There's a bit of there's an apostrophe and there's an exclamation mark in it, so it could be DrumMic'a. Anyway, what's in a name? And as you can see, it's made by Sennheiser. And as I say, you don't usually expect microphone companies to make drum VIs anyway. So it's free. So we downloaded it and we said we'd do a review of it. And it lives in Contact Player, or if you have Contact Full, like I do, then you can use it in Contact Full. So it works in anything that hosts Contact. And of course, Contact is standalone. Now for Pro Tools users who are going to be watching this, of course, we've got Structure Free and we've got Expand, but the lack of a drum VI like this has always been something that a lot of us have not been very cool about. So having a sort of built-in drum VI like this is pretty cool. So I'm going to show you what you have. You open it up and you go to Instruments. And you have either a German or an English version, identical, that you load in. So if you speak German, then bring the German one in. If you speak English, then of course speak the English one. Bring the English one in. You have a number of windows. You have the beats window, and it comes loaded with loads of different beats, which you can go into and you can have a quick look at. Then you can grab the beats when you like them and bring them into Pro Tools, onto the timeline of Logic or whatever you're using. Then here's the drums, and you can go through and you can change the mics. So you can click on a mic. So I'm guessing that the real point of this VI is so you could learn about Sennheiser mics and possibly buy them, but who cares? It's free, and if that's the way they want to do their marketing, then good for them. At least they're giving us something useful. So you load one in, and then you have a mixer. And we can solo stuff. There's the original. And then we have reverb, which is over here, and we'll look at in a second, and overheads. Putting the overheads back on as well. Then a pretty comprehensive EQ system. So we've got the EQ first. So let me show you the EQ. Select that. And a very nice transient designer. If you've not used transient designers before, they're a godsend on drums. So what you have is basically an attack. Gives you more attack. Take it back in the mix. And we do things like link the two snare mics. Phase reverse. And then we have compressors and everything as well. Do things like make the overheads wider or narrow, mono. Then let's say a full reverb as well, so we can what we also have as well, we can change the view, which is nice. Not always possible in a lot of drum VIs, but you can change the view to either be from the drummer's perspective or from the audience perspective. Then you have presets, and of course you can load and save them. Now, what I will say is the names don't really match what they are, but they're still pretty good presets. So let's hear some more mics again. So we select the drums. This is D1 or a TLM170. So Neumann mics. Or in your overheads. You can hear they're making a heck of a difference. So you've got Neumann and Sennheiser mics. Very, very nice. And finally, we have some options. We have a velocity curve option, which is really, really good. So you can either use some presets. And snare bleed. Some very cool MIDI mapping. Now this is all free, don't forget. So it's really, really cool. So sorry, I jumped ahead slightly. Velocity, you can draw it in yourself like this. Do whatever you like. And say MIDI mapping, you choose GM, V-drum stuff, BFD, addictive, superior. So very nice as well. Then you've got snare bleed. And then individual outputs, which you can set up. But that needs to be set up in Contact first before it will work actually in DrumMic'a. So you need to make sure that you're in your output stage here and you've created new channels. So create like a 2-channel output. And then you've got to send it out via Pro Tools as well. So that needs to be working before that's going to work. And then when you've got that set up, then you would have another set of stereo outputs that needs to be working for that to work. So as I say, for free, excellent. Of course, you can play them off the keyboard as well. But there's nearly 4 gigabytes of audio, so that flams and rolls. Very useful if you write that one in particular. Very useful if you write music for circus clowns who are doing very, very difficult acts, and you can just then just do this. Anyway, on that tone of humour, I am going to call it a day. What can I say? It's free. Go over to Sennheiser. Now, if you speak German, thumbs up, you'll be okay. But if you don't, then you need to go. I would suggest you open it up with the Chrome browser and then use Google Translate so you can read the site. And it does a very good job, actually, of translating the entire site into English. Once you've downloaded it, then you need to go back, log into your account and use the activate option so that you can get a serial number to use it. And then it's all rock and roll. Thumbs up to Sennheiser. If this is a marketing tool, their marketing department needs a medal because I think it's brilliant. And for those of you who have no money, it's a pretty respectable drum VI, as I say, and it doesn't cost a penny. The other cool thing I was going to say as well, you can use the tune button on this as well. So if you can have the tune the whole kit, or if you've got the full version, of course, of Contact, you can go into the patches and do anything you want to them, really. I hope they keep on top of it. I hope this isn't just a sort of flash in the pan of one thing and then they're not going to do anything else, because it would be really good to see loads of extra drums for it. But let's see what happens anyway. But thumbs up. Download it. What you got to lose? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.